on the western desert of the Americas on a bright and sunny morning in September 1988. A group of trucks and truckers came together to begin a 4-day cross-country odyssey that would end in Caddo Mills, Texas at the Truckers Aid Show, Festival, and Concert. This was a convoy like no other convoy. These were some of the nation's fanciest, longest, and most powerful show trucks. The largest show truck convoy ever assembled. Trucks and the men and women who drive them are a national resource. Without them, the lifestyles and the economic well-being of every American would suffer. The time is long past for our nation's truckers to collect a fair return on their investments and their time, to enjoy the same competitive advantages of other independent businessmen, to have the same rights to safer and better working conditions as everyone else, and to be able to enhance their job security through normal channels. With this credo as the basis for the Truckers Aid effort, some drivers had some strong thoughts on their own involvement. Let's take a listen as some of them talk about their feelings concerning the need for such an undertaking.
And it's time that people start doing something, because right now nobody's really doing anything, and that's what Truckers Aid is all about. It's going to be doing something, and that's why I've come on this run, because it's one thing to sit home and talk about it, and everyone can talk about it and say, hey, we're going to do something, but nobody does anything. And that's what Truckers Aid is about, and it's doing something. And that's why I'm out here. And if I would be out here, like I said, I have a load. I made it on this way. If I wouldn't have a load, I would go empty, and I would be supporting Truckers Aid.
We feel that this is really a first, that we really do have a good chance of beginning something right here, and that's what it is. It's a beginning. It's it's going to take a lot of hard work, a lot of organization. See, we have to get our goals, our agenda established, and that's part of what this weekend is about.
I think Truckers Aid will have a noticeable impact on the trucking industry. It'll take a while, but they're going to start noticing us more. We've got plenty of nationwide positive media. It was positive media, and if this goes through and we get a lobbyist into Washington, D.C., they're going to start noticing us more. But just one Truckers Aid isn't going to do this thing. They're going to have to do this. They're going to have to try and see if they can do this at least once a year and have more events around the nation for other areas of the country in the same line.
We had a lot of good response in the last year, talking to people about it, talking to the truckers. And that's, that's who it's for, and that's who it's being done by.
Before the convoy took off for Texas, Sierra Sid held his annual truck show at the 76 Truck and Auto Plaza in Sparks, Nevada, the starting point for the convoy. Before the drivers hit the road, they all took time to inspect some of the more unusual trucks that would not be making the journey. To top off the truck show and to draw more attention to the Truckers Aid Convoy, well over 70 trucks gathered for a spectacular parade through downtown Reno that night. Traffic control was aided by what seemed like the entire Reno Sparks Peace Officers Association. The officers definitely had their work cut out for them, as a seemingly endless array of trucks greeted onlookers to a tremendous show of lights and sound. The atmosphere was filled with laughter, smiles, and a kind of camaraderie that could only be felt by everyone who witnessed this event. No one was quite able to describe this sight that drove even the TV cameras a little crazy. Some said it was Christmas. Others likened it to the 4th of July. Whatever the conclusions of the crowd, they all were dazzled. Truckers Aid had left its impression on Reno, Nevada.